We're getting nearer to June and that playtest is getting closer and closer to our grasp, Rumblers. However, to help keep you guys satiated until then, we're back with another Rumbleverse video. And it's on an idea I'm sure many of you have thought about. Features we'd like to see at launch and beyond. First of all guys, I want to make it clear that the wants in this video are things that can seem reasonably possible from my very limited knowledge of what game devs can do this far into the game process. So this is not something like wanting to drive a fire truck through the streets or including jetpacks to become the Boba Fett of Capital City. No, these are some things that I would hope are doable without turning the game upside down, and of course this video is just for fun, so either way it's interesting to explore. I know a lot of you are going to like number 3 and number 5, so make sure you tell me in the comments which of these you want to see the most. Now without any further ado, let's get into it. To start off, one addition I'd love to have included in the game from launch or after is the inclusion of match winning animations. Winning in Rumbleverse is very satisfying, but to take it to the next level, I think everyone would be thrilled to see their very own Rumbler celebrating in a special cutscene or upon a podium of some kind where we could unlock different animations and poses to really enjoy the victory with style. Great examples of this can be found in games like Crash Team Racing, where the top 3 have special animations upon a win podium, with characters having various celebrations available to them. Or Fall Guys, where your full bean celebrates post-game as a winner. With Rumbleverse having so many ties to pro wrestling, fighting games, and similar themes, there's tons of fun to be had with win animations that could involve championship belts, wild victory scenes, gimmick or theme celebrations, and so on. Something like this would be great in a free-to-play game because it's another reasonable avenue to include a cosmetic reward for people to grind or pay for that doesn't impact the game's balance or fighting system, making it both profitable and non-invasive while adding to the game's overall flair all the same. Following on from that idea, I've got another one relatively linked to it. The pre-game champion screen that shows the lobby who the biggest target is in the game, or simply a top dog among the pack who had a good performance within the last match they played. This idea here comes from Apex Legends, although I'm sure similar features are out there in other games too. I think this could be a fun addition to the game where it gives people extra XP, progression towards a cosmetic or something similar, taking out the champion player in the match, and could perhaps also be used simultaneously to give the targeted champion player more XP or progress toward other rewards if they overcome the odds with a target painted on their back. Adding to this, you could have pre-match champion intro poses or animations that players would enjoy grinding or paying for, depending on how Rumbleverse wants to approach that avenue. Who wouldn't want to see their personally customized Rumbler running the ropes in a wrestling ring before raising their arm and gesturing for the entire lobby to bring it like The Rock before everybody gets shot out of a cannon for a city-wide beatdown? In a game like this, you could get very creative with designs or animations including things like championship belts, wrestling style entrances, and many other extravagant ideas. Again, this is an addition that wouldn't affect the mechanics of the game or balance, so it's something both doable and fun for players of every level, be they the champion or the champion hunter. When it comes to the actual grappling itself, I think private matchmaking or customs would be an outstanding mode for the game. It'd be great for many reasons, from basic ideas, such as being able to play with friends alone, or to explore the city so we can comfortably admire the landmarks and various areas of the city designed by the Rumbleverse team, all the way to things like custom matches being formed to do wacky stuff like hide and seek, character fashion shows, tournaments, and other innovative things purely for fun or community events. And of course, for the hardcore Rumblers or those looking to just get a bit better, it'd also mean that you can practice moves with buddies or learn the game with a little less pressure in that mode as well. Up next, and perhaps not surprising anybody, but some form of battle pass system. Many free-to-play and similar style models of game follow this system to some degree, and most of the time it's a great incentive to keep playing so you can earn the awesome rewards throughout each game season. From emotes to outfits to whatever else it may be, having new cosmetics and such to work for in each season would definitely add to the fun grind and keep Rumblers feeling like there's always more and more to earn and achieve within Capital City. And of course, a free version and paid version of this would be ideal, so that even those who don't get the premium version can still have things to look forward to as they brawl their way through the battle pass, and those who paid for the premium ones, well, they have the extra stuff to compensate for it too. And finally, last but not least, themed events. I think this is something that would not happen from launch, nor close after it, but maybe sometime in the future it could be possible. When seasonal times like Halloween or Christmas come around, it'd be fun to see Graptal City decorated in such a way to reflect it, be it with Halloween decorations across the known landmarks of the city and Halloween clothing in-game, or snow-clad buildings and pavements with Christmas present boxes littered about. Many players would love the game's city updating or changing to reflect holiday events as they happen, but even if not that, the game could certainly make up its own events where things about the city change or some other measure of indication that a special time is occurring within the game's story or setting. In other games I've been a part of, past and present, whenever seasonal periods approach, people always want the game to acknowledge and give us something relating to that, be it to do with maps, clothes, or modes. So I think even if not right away when Rumbleverse comes out, perhaps at some point it could be a fun idea should the team be down to explore it. And with that guys, we've come to the end. I'm sure there are many things you guys would love to see in the final game or some point after its release, but those are some of the ones that come to mind for me. Which idea on the list was your favorite, and put in the comments something you'd like to see if there's anything in mind. Remember, this is the prime place for Rumbleverse content and updates, so make sure you like and subscribe since it signals to me that you guys want me to keep doing this. Make sure to follow myself and Rumbleverse on Twitter for updates, and check me out on Twitch sometime if you want to talk Rumbleverse or anything else. Anyhow, that's it from me Rumblers, and I'll see you on the next one. Set out.